Applying curriculum learning in reinforcement learning, however, we face some unique challenges. Unlike supervised learning, where we feed it the data in the sequence we desire, the agent trains on data that it collects from the environment based on its own actions. So how do we guide the agent so that it explores examples which it finds easy to learn from initially, and then starts training on examples which would be more challenging? So this is commonly known as the exploration-exploitation trade-off in RL. And this problem is made more challenging in environments where there is very sparse signals in terms of sparse rewards, or very noisy feedback due to stochasticity in the environments or non-stationarity in the policies. So in reinforcement learning, curriculum learning we perform curriculum learning by instead breaking the target task into a simpler progression of tasks, such that the initial few tasks are easier to learn, and each task builds upon the knowledge gained from the previous task towards improving performance on our target task. For example, quick chess is popularly used to learn chess, where they provide some simple initial games with only few pieces to provide an initial understanding of the game, and gradually we increase the number of and the types of pieces involved in the game till we play the whole game and it effectively learn to perform the target task. A curriculum may not necessarily actually be a sequence of tasks. It could also be represented as a directed acyclic graph, where you could transfer knowledge not just from one task to the next, but maybe from even 2 different or 3 different tasks to learn a third task. It's curriculum learning also supports reusability, as maybe if I learned in towards one task in one curriculum, I learned a task to grasp something with a robotic arm. This could be useful in several other tasks as well, where I need to involve grasping. So I could reuse the policies I learned in one curriculum to also learn in other curriculums. So how is curriculum learning different from other learning paradigms that have been introduced, such as transfer learning, multitask learning, or lifelong learning? So when we compare curriculum learning with transfer learning is more focused on the one-step knowledge transfer that occurs between a source task and a target task. Whereas curriculum learning is more focused on actually the generation and the sequencing of the tasks in the curriculum, such that we progressively increase our knowledge towards the target task. And it's not just, it extends transfer learning towards more than one task. Multitask RL and lifelong learning are also similar to curriculum learning, to train on multiple different tasks. But their objective is to optimize the rewards on all these tasks combined. Whereas curriculum learning is more focused on just targeting or maximizing a reward in a fixed target task rather than all the tasks that it's been trained on. So although curriculum learning does help improve learning efficiency and perhaps help you get better performance, it is not very practical to use using the traditional approaches, where you would have to manually design these tasks and make them simple enough, and gradually make sure that they are progressing gradually and not very you're not making a simple task into suddenly a difficult task. But this basically involves a lot of domain expertise. And curriculum learning approaches also, there are several heuristic based approaches which do some sort of reward shaping or define specific goals, but they don't generalize well and can be specific to a certain agent in a certain environment for a certain task.